Scale of 1 to 10, how bad is it?
Oh, I'd say it's about a 7-point arm ripped off.
My arm is what?
Hello, princesses. Hi, what's up? I'm not sure what to film today. It's been a bit. So I'm probably gonna do like this draw with me session, knowing me, because I am so tired. I just want to graduate. I'm just so tired. And I'm not in my usual self. That's why my voice is so deep for some reason. This is my morning voice. Wait, that technically is. I woke up like 30 minutes ago. Art I made throughout the past week, and I started drawing on this page, so I'm probably gonna continue it. So, hehe. This is what we're gonna be working on. I drew a little me. Ah, wait, why do I look so cute? I do not remember drawing this. I look so cute, what the heck? Oh, I got my liquid death too. If you guys don't know, I love liquid death. I actually need to go to the store and pick up liquid death. That is how much I love it. Alright. Receipts, as usual. You will find a receipt on like every sketchbook page. See? Another one. A note card, a random tag, a random thing from a Chinese fortune cookie. All of this is peak. I am very sleepy. I gotta go to the mall because my friends wanted to plan a hangout for Pokemon's 30th anniversary, but I'll tell you about that. Let me just start drawing, actually. What do I draw, guys? I'm not even in the know. I love this. I'm actually gonna use this, actually. Boom. Idea solved. Actually, I'm lying. I'm gonna use that on the next page because... Oh! Dang. L me, I guess. We're gonna tape this in here. Boom. Simple solutions. See, I'm just so complex with my thoughts. Y'all don't even know. We do not look at my GPA. What has been going on? What could I talk about? Well, I cut it too long, but oh well. I make happy accidents. That is my motto. Shout out Bob Ross for letting me steal that model. Because both of these edges are just slightly... Because I refuse to have any cooperation in my art whatsoever. Isn't that always fun, guys? Boom. Oh yeah, I hit... What's the number? 6,000 on TikTok. It's because I decided to do that weird advertisement thing where it's just like, oh guys, you should buy this, and I did it for fun. I didn't expect to actually get anything from it. It's at like 1.7 million views, and my school saw it, and I was like, no, because I got random friends DMing me, being like, oh, hey, Nathra, I saw your post, I saw your face, I know, sadly, boo. Yeah, it's not all that bad. I'm just overreacting. I think I get money out of it. I'm not sure, because I'm technically monetized. Oh, well. Fun fact about me, I always use the spiral sketchbooks because I would love to do like the foldy page sketchbooks, but knowing me, my pages are gonna explode. Like, if I can get one of my old sketchbooks, I'll show... Hold on, I can actually do that. Like, this'll explode. This is my 8th sketchbook. This is what is gonna explode if I did actually finish it. As you can tell, I didn't finish it because I was so tired. I don't know what happened. I think I went through like something mental. I probably did, knowing me. I feel like I want to do an entire body here and like something, because I'll show you. I did something similar on this page where I had like the things here and I drew a face and I just wanted to overlap it. And also, I love this song. It's Take the Blame for This by Self. Such a good song. Y'all have probably heard it. And also, hehe, art. Random guy, Seth and Tash, because I love doing stupid doodles that make no sense. Dante 811, I love 811 so much, I might actually doodle 811 on that next page. And thing is, this is supposed to be Tiki Toby, but I got the facial features wrong, so it's just pissing me off. I keep it there as a reminder. Ooh, Because actually recently I got back into creepypasta and it's so good. I forgot how fun it was. I forgot how fun it was to be free and be cringe. I love that stupid Jeff the Killer story. I've been quoting it and my friends are gonna keep on crying whenever I do. Ooh. Got it. I should finish this page first though. Or should I? Or should I? Or should I need to start drawing actually. I am so sorry. This is like 7 minutes into the recording. I need to start drawing. 8-11 or Operation Asperdoff though. Oof. Oh, decisions. Oh my god. I'll start ranting as soon as I start drawing actually. Okay, I want to do flesh, person. And then I'm gonna do person, machine. Boom. Boom. You guys see it? You guys see it? You actually don't see it because I need to draw it. So, let's do this. I'm just gonna block out the flesh area because I need to start practicing flesh with acrylic markers because I used to be able to do it really well with my traditional markers, and by traditional markers I mean Crayola, because all I used to draw with before I switched to acrylic was Crayola. And I don't have that control anymore. So that's fun. So I'm gonna have a Clayton here, and then I'm gonna have Solarance. I don't get to talk about Solarance enough. I love Solarance. She is my baddie going through her own mental grief, because, I mean, I understand both of their positions. Hell, that's why I wrote them. Because imagine you just realize you're a robot one day, and you're unsure that any of your life is real at this point. That is horrifying, right? That's just horrifying. She already has a husband and a kid. Sorry, I'm just searching for flesh references because it's been so long since I've drawn flesh. I apologize. Just like imagine waking up trying to end your own life because of how depressed you were and realizing you were a robot this entire time. That's horrifying. And hold on. I'm just gonna Yeah, no, that is horrifying. She already has a husband. She already has a child. What is she gonna do with her life? That's horrifying. And just, I've said horrifying so many times. I apologize. Yeah, no, that sucks. And then there's a Clayton who is trying to be she's not trying to be, she is a hypocrite. Yeah, both of them, their actions for the rest of the story kind of piss me off because I wrote them. I should know this, but like, they piss me off so much because they do make it everything about themselves at the end. I'm ranting about my storyline. Oh, okay. So the reason I'm going to the mall today is because me and my friends are celebrating Pokemon's 30th anniversary together. So we're all gonna have fun, and we're all planning on buying and breaking a pack together of Pokemon cards. Because thing is, when I was a kid, when I was younger, my cousin was extremely obsessed with Pokemon, and I hyped him up with that obsession. He's my favorite cousin, and so I gave him my Pokemon cards when I fell out of my obsession with it. Honestly, I regret that. But I can't say that because he's my favorite cousin. So I just live with regret, and I'm going to buy a pack and break it today. I gave him my entire binder. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. Ooh, this looks messy. That's why I sketch in pen. Because I honestly refuse to sketch in pencil. Sketching in pencil is like a sin to me for some reason. It's fine if everyone else does it. It's just if I do it, I'm just instantly like, it irks me. Okay, because I want the knee to be up here. You see, I have something called a lack of order, which I think is super fun. My friends think, Jesus Christ, what's wrong with you? I don't know, dude. I do not know. Then again, I don't really hang out with those friends because honestly, I always feel like I am left out in that one friend group, so we vibe, we vibe. Ooh. Okay, that looks a little better. I need to clarify that this is an arch because it doesn't look like one. Hold on. So okay. It's fine. Her body's contorted. So that's good. That's good. Because I love drawing contorted bodies. They make me so happy. I need to give her more of her legs though. Oh my god. Because ooh, lore drop. Lore drop. OC lore drop. Yahoo. My storyline in Operation Astronaut has this character named Clayton. This is who I'm drawing right now. She is technically a zombie who can eat and adapt because she's actually a really powerful zombie. They call them corrupts in my storyline, but I'm just gonna call them zombie because it's easier on people who don't know my storyline lore beforehand. Basically, powerful zombie. Powerful zombie. And in order to heal her body, she does have to eat. And well, let's just say her legs, which are cut off here, they extend and go into canine legs because most of her features are wolf features because of that ability, which I love her for that. She cures my little 2016 in your like inner child, just being like, I want to be a wolf. I always chose a werewolf in my little thing. Kids were like, oh, I want to be a vampire. No, werewolf. Vampires are coward, dumb, boo. I want to be a werewolf. Which, mainly because I really liked running at the time. I fell out of running. I love running still. I go on runs occasionally, you know, but like, oh, I was such a good runner, and then depression hit. And now I'm not able to run. Boo. Boo. Bro, I was my own hater. Ooh, another thing I watched last night. Mandela Catalog 6. Yay! I was there for Mandela Catalog since the beginning, so I was really happy when 6 came out. I was like, oh my god, no way. No way. No way. I loved the 3D assets. Also, shout out to Alex in the description after he quoted everyone being like, okay, this person did this person did this. He was like, oh yeah, by the way, no AI was made in this video. This video was out using generative AI. And I'm like, ooh, thank you, sir, Alex, sir. Shout out Alex Keister, Mr. Keister over there. Shout out. I love his art. Really good, because it honestly shows that it also shows right now that I'm absolutely crap at the upper body right now, because then again, I didn't do any warm-up sketches like a coward, which it's fine. I can fix it because I know how to. What's pissing me off is this arm is so stiff. That's why. Everything else is fine. I love drawing Clayton's hair. It's so wispy. Oh, speaking of hair, my friend gave me a haircut yesterday and did her curl routine on me. So the thing is, me and my friend, we both have the same type of curly hair, but we have different porosities of the curly hair, which just means stuff about water. Not gonna get fully into it, but in a nutshell, my hair is frizzy because of it. Boo! Boo! Actually, I love my friend. She cut my hair for me because I wanted to cut off all the dead ends. So we also measured my hair. My hair, when it curls, is like 16 inches, which we were like, oh, okay, cool, that's fine. When we measured it, we brushed it all out. We wetted it, and we made sure that it was straight. It was 26 inches. Hello? This is the longest I've ever grown my hair, and mainly because I'm planning on donating it once I'm done with all the length. But I'm kind of like my length right now, so I will donate it later in the future. Okay, well that sketch sucks, but we're gonna line art it. We're gonna line art it. Actually, no, not using this pen. This pen is dying. This pen is so dying. This is not the pen I used here. This is the pen that I used here, but like, I need more of these because I've been using these since 8th grade and they're dying. They're completely dying. I also need a thinner pen. I found this on the floor and it was a really good pen. So I'm gonna use it. I apologize for not talking. I am very tired because I love my mom and I always tell her to wake me up early because I love waking up early. My sister, in contrast, loves to wake up late, but I love waking up early. I like seeing the sunrise. I like spending time drinking some coffee because I only do that on the weekends. I like just drawing like this. I like recording videos. My mom forgets to wake me up because in her reasoning, Netra, you need more sleep. Mother, please. I do not need any more sleep. I don't like sleeping because, not because of like, oh no, I can't do this task. It's mainly because I always get nightmares and it's pissing me off because every time my first alarm rings, there is always a nightmare to come after it. And I'm like, that's always fun. I record my dreams too because I have a transcript app, so as soon as I wake up from the first alarm and before I head back to sleep to get that second dream, I log my first dream. And then I don't usually log my second dream because I can remember it. The second dream today was my family going to Little Caesars Pizza, and we found my friend who was crying at Little Caesars Pizza because of some science thing. I always forget Clayton is somewhat of a built baddie despite her being really thin and malnourished, because technically she's an army chief. The only reason she's not in that position is because she is blindsided, which that's always fun. That's always nice, sweetie. Yes, Clayton. Be a hypocrite, Clayton. I usually draw nudity, but I'm just gonna leave this as like a model position because YouTube will have my butt. Well, Mandela catalog was still good. I'm really happy about that. I'm glad it still holds up after all these years. I really like it. I was watching it through Anthony Gallego's stream because I love his horror analyses. Yeah, that was pretty fun. Turns out Noah looked a lot like Anthony, so that was Mr. Gallego over there, so that was pretty funny in my opinion. What else happened? Oh, okay. So I will explain this. When I started off using the wrong words. Crap. For our environmental science final, it is a college level class, so we are already taking the exam for it. So that leaves time for us to have final. So for our final instead, we are going to do a bunch of volunteer stuff, and we have to accumulate at least for us, since we're taking the exam, like 10 hours, including the exam. So yesterday I got 4 of those volunteer hours. by doing something called the Battle of the Brush Piles, woohoo, which was so fun. It was basically us clearing around dead trees and brush piles. I got to chop down a tree. It was so fun. I had to use a saw for it though. So it was a little difficult. I was yearning for a hatchet, and then I was like, damn guys, I really want a hatchet. And my friends were like, yeah, high schoolers and hatchets, what a lawsuit. And yeah, they were right. Oh my god. It was so fun though. Yay. Oh yeah, that's also where I got this scar, because my friend kind of when I was taking out the tree, because for some reason I was a barbarian yesterday. I didn't use tools. I just full on went at the trees and ripped out the dead brushes and brush piles with my bare hands. Hello? And the thing is, when I was ripping one of them out, one of my friends was cutting it still. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna rip it out now. And they were like, wait, wait. And I was like, ow. Wait, what was that? Yeah, they accidentally cut me using one of the giant tree choppers. I forgot what it was called. They didn't saw me. I don't think they used the saw on me. It was one of the bigger pliers, which I find it really funny. So that's fun. My friend apologized a lot afterwards, and I was like, no, buddy, you're fine. It was also really funny because their girlfriend, we called them, was like, hey, what are you doing? And we were like, oh crap, we forgot to tell her that we were gonna be clearing trees and using saws for the next hour. So it was really funny to just call her distance girlfriend and just say that. Yahoo! It was pretty fun. I do have a bunch of scars on my leg because of it, because the thorns went through my pants and like gave me a bunch of splinters, or they went up my pants. It was fun either way, because it was such a fun experience, and our school won because we got 45 people from our school to do it. I mean, yeah, it constitutes for 4 volunteer hours. Me and my friend are gonna do some on the rest, but yay! I'm editing the video. I might actually release the video on this channel too, and not only to my science teacher, but that would be funny. So I might actually do that. Shaking markers. I should get out my swatchy, but honestly, I don't care. Oh my god, I have Alan Walker's Faded stuck in my head. Weird song to have stuck in your head after years of not listening to it. Weird. Interesting. What the heck? This is kind of making me laugh now. Okay. Oh, yesterday, same group of friends, we all went out to celebrate Pi Day because we are all nerds. So we literally just got a, one of those little traits of mini pies from Jewel and just ate them together. And my friend was really excited because her favorite flavors are strawberry, and we chose a strawberry cheesecake one. Honestly, yes. Peak. Absolute peak. And then, what else happened? She went to, she made me come over, she cut my hair, and yeah, that was pretty much a fun day. I've been so stressed for the past few weeks, though, that I've actually lost 8 pounds unintentionally. I'm fine with my weight. My family suggests that I should get thinner, and I'm like, yeah, probably, but I honestly don't care. And even with, like, skipping some workouts here and there, I've unintentionally lost weight because of how stressed I was. I was actually really stressed that I got sick and took the day off from school. It was horrifying, actually, because I couldn't get up. And then fun. I love how the meat looks so pixelated up there. That makes me so happy. Another color, though. Oh my god. You know that thing where you know intentionally that your friends are just making plans without you? Ooh, discovered that recently. Ooh, ooh, boo. Yeah, no. Instead of doing that, they started planning it in front of me. Ah, so fun. They do not watch my videos. They're not gonna care if I yap about them. And if they do, I'd be surprised if they watch my videos. They are not usually interested in my content. But that is why I'm going with another separate group of friends to the mall today, which I'm really excited for, despite me being very, very tired and sleepy. Technically I have to go in an hour, but I'm probably gonna go a little later. That's on me. That's on me, but I'm like so tired, and I didn't go to sleep, and I had to sleep early last night because it was so bad. It was so bad that I was so sleepy because I was up since 7. Then I went to volunteer for 4 hours. Then I drove around with my friends for 4 hours. Then my friend cut my hair, and so much social interaction. I am not even gonna complain about that. I love my friends, but like, oh my god, that was so much. I didn't know I could do that. Wowie. It got really cold all of a sudden, and honestly, I'm very tired because of it. I get very sleepy in the cold. I recorded all of that, just me just writing these lines. I really like Talos. She's such a fun character. Ooh. Especially when she rants. Especially when she's just speaking of hatred. Yes, girl. Hate girl. Haters gonna hate. And Talos is the #1 hater of them all. Oh, I want to draw her ripping her face off. What a nice transition. I want to draw my OC ripping its face off. I'm probably gonna do that in another, I might doodle that over here, because I want to at least just be able to get an actual feature of the laydown for it, because I know what I want her to look like, but I'm actually gonna draw her being calm for once. She's so fun to draw. I didn't really sketch anything out. I just sketched out like the facial features and that's it. I love these. Only one of these worked though. So if anyone has any good white gel pens, any good gel pen recommendations, please let me know. I love using these, but these ones kind of suck. God, it is so windy outside. My window is just hating on it. I've been listening to a bunch of FNAF songs recently for some reason. I don't know why. It's just, they're so peak. They're absolutely so peak, and I can't believe I forgot them. They're just so good. Especially, the Living Tombstone. Oh my god, I love the Living Tombstone. The Living Tombstone. I really want to see them live one day. That is my goal in life. Just to see the Living Tombstone. Oh my god. Just to see the Living Tombstone live. Another thing I like about my characters is they're all different. They all have different eye shapes. Also with the fact that how their mental decay shows their physical decay. For example, everyone in my storyline usually has these really square eyes. They're just square eyes. You can see them throughout my art because square. But whenever they turn more and more human, their eyes just get more and more rounder. Which you can see here. Ooh, so fun. Also, shout out to Solarance for having the same hair curl problem as me and the rest of the curly hair baddies, where randomly our hairs just curl at different types of curl. It honestly sucks. I love my curly hair. It is one of my favorite features about myself and you can see I love drawing it too. It's just PMO. Okay, boom. Well, I finished that page. Yay! There's a lot of blank and empty space, but I'm not gonna worry about it. We're gonna shift to this page. Ooh, actually, I wanna eat breakfast. I'm actually gonna eat breakfast. So I'm gonna eat breakfast and I'll come back, or I will probably eat breakfast, go to the mall, and I'll come back to this later. Hee hee! Bye bye for now. Okay, chat, I'm a big fat liar. I said I'd be back after breakfast. It's what time is it? It's almost 8 p.m. or 20 p.m. 20 o'clock. I am so sorry. I did end up going to the mall directly after breakfast and so celebrated the 30th Pokemon anniversary with me and my friends. I'm also more awake now, thankfully, so I'm able to yap and talk about my day, which gives me something to talk about instead of me in the morning being like, oh, drawing, like a boring person. I'm so sorry. Me and my friends got a bunch of Pokemon cards together, and we also got these. I also got these cool earrings. I'll show them in a picture probably, but actually I can bring them right now. Like, look. Oh my god, I'm so happy with these ones because they look at the little fish baggies. They're so cute. And this one also, I'm also really happy with. Yeah. So the thing is, for the 30th anniversary, I wanted to get like a few special cards too. So I ended up going through a bunch of the store's decks. Hold on, I will start drawing actually while I tell the story. Okay, what do I draw before I say any story stuff? You know, I don't want to draw Pokemon because I spent my entire day revolving around Pokemon. So I actually want to make this layer textured, so I'm going to grab some fun paper while I tell the story. Oh wow. Does this seem fun? Kinda. It blends in with the yellow. Well, not blends in, but like it makes a weird effect. I like it, but I don't like this one because it's too... I want something to contrast with the yellow, and I'm thinking of like purplish, bluish, because opposite of the color wheel, duh. Oh, here's a purple one. Kinda. This is not purple, but this side is purple, which I do like. I'm kind of going for blue more. Sorry. Oh, I do like this one. I like that one. I'm actually going to go that one because it goes with the tape down here that I randomly put on. Okay, let me... Actually, does this side have any? Oh, it's so textured. Actually, I'm going to go with this one still because I really like the blue on color in that one. So while I cut, I'm going to tell the story. So for the 30th Pokemon anniversary, I really wanted to start collecting these really fun special cards for myself. And what I wanted to collect was the special Pokemon clay figure cards. Because every different set of cards has like different types of art. There's the animated art, there's the series art, there's like all kinds. Maybe there's CGI art, but what I really like is the clay art. The clay art's my favorite one. Like, oh, they're so cool. And so I went through all the boxes and I found like 20 clay ones. And I found one of my favorite, which is Magnemite. Magnemite is absolutely one of my favorites. So is Rotom. Both of them are my favorites, and because of that, I got an extra special thing from the store. I got a Rotom EX, which is so cool. Shout out the store. And I got, guess what? A shiny Magnemite. It's a different color variant. It makes me so happy. Like, these were my splurges for the day. And I'm rebuilding my collection. I also found, okay, another one of my favorites is Noivern. And, hold on. I'm going through my deck. I have this rare Noivern card. Ooh, it makes me so happy. Oh, wow. I wonder who else I have. Drone Rotom. Can you guys tell I like Rotom? I also found this really, this more rare electro, I can't pronounce the name for some reason, but I'm so sorry. I am a nerd in training, according to my friends. I might, if you guys want, there's a video on my TikTok where I uploaded, like, showing all the clay cards I have. So I will upload that then. I already uploaded it. Go check it out. Yeah, what else could I talk about? I could talk about my day at the mall. The mall was super fun. Okay. We have my friends Gray, James, Louisa. Love them. Okay, they're all really cool friends, and I love them. They're so sweet, and they're so nice. Okay, so I get to the mall. I suck at parking, by the way, so it took me 5 minutes to, like, get out of my car, park, get out of my car, park, because my car, it's a little old car, and I have to use it, and I have to use a little more force with it because my old baby dainty car, like, I will give it the respect of the day that it needs, but it's my old baby because it's from 2006 and it's kind of junky because it hasn't been going through good upkeep, but I love it so much. Okay, after figuring out how to park my car because I suck at parking, went inside and went to my friend Gray because we planned on meeting at the fountain. Turns out we actually coincidentally got there as soon as the mall opened, so that was fun for us. We got good parking too, so it was really good. Yay us. Okay, after that though, I usually get something to drink because I'm weirdly an ambivert. I don't even know why, but I'm an ambivert, and in a nutshell, because of that, for some reason, I always need something to eat or drink during my mall trips, so that way I don't frazzle out on accident and be like, guys, I'm so tired. Guys. So I ended up getting this little boba drink because I love boba. I really like tapioca. Leave me alone. Okay, so I got some. Ooh, should I layer them? No, I'm not gonna layer them. But I got some boba, and during that time, my friend Louisa came over, and then we headed to the food court, grabbed some food because they haven't, both Gray and Louisa haven't eaten yet. And then our friend James came over. We all met. We all oddly talked about Brazilian in history for a bit, which was very fun because me and Gray were just chilling, getting educated by James, the history nerd, and Louisa, who has been taught Brazilian history, obviously. Oh, I'm so sorry if you guys hear any noise. My parents have friends over, and I was exhausted, and I was like, okay, guys, I'm going upstairs. I've been outside all day, and I've been talking to everyone all day, and my parents were like, okay. So I'm up here now, talking to you guys, because currently this is how I recharge my battery. Okay. So, first off, we head to, what is it? We head into our mall's FYE, we're vibing, and, we all agree during the FYE, because there's so many blind boxes there, that at least today, we will get a blind box and open it together. That was our plan. And then exited out because we didn't plan on getting anything. I think, yeah, no one got anything from FYE. But then we headed upstairs and we headed to the store for all the Pokemon cards that we were gonna get. We spent 2.5 hours, 1.5, almost 2 hours in there just going through every single Pokemon card deck because they sold them by 10 cents on common, 25 cents uncommon, and then 50 cents halos and rares, and a bunch of energies too, and trainers too. So we were going through every single thing ever because they had them all sorted by types in boxes. And so I was going through them all. We were all going through so many stacks. We were in there for such a long time. It was so funny, to be honest. And Gray was like, hey guys, by the way, if it ever gets to a point where you guys need to drag me out. Because Gray also really loves Pokemon, and yeah, it's very adorable. And also very, very impressive with the way Gray is able to... Gray's Pokemon knowledge is very impressive. Shout out my friend Gray. You're so sweet. Mwah. So we're in there an hour and a half. We get a bunch of cards. Gray, by the way, spends a total record of our friend group of $30 on cards. So pop off, Gray. Love you, Gray. I spent 16. I don't know how much the others spent. I'm pretty sure Louisa spent $9? I don't remember. James, I have no clue what he spent. But, oh my god, let me tell you about this man. So, months ago, our school was having this little sale on these little candygram things. Basically, you buy a candy, they give it to someone in class, whatever. So, I'm talking with James at lunch because he was at my lunch period for some reason. And he was like, hey, dude. And I'm like, yeah. He's like, crap, I don't have any money for candygrams. And I'm like, yeah, dude, here's $10. And he's like, oh, wow, yeah, why? Blah. Argue back and forth. He takes the $2 I gave him, and he leaves, which is, okay, chill. Oh, what should I draw? Crap. Actually, wait, no, I want to tape a little blue piece here. So I'm looking at the cards that I just showed you guys earlier, the Rotom and the Magnemite shiny. The Rotom EX and the Magnemite shiny. And I'm like, oh, guys, I really want to get them. And I'm figuring out if I want to spend like $5 on them, which I did. Don't worry. As you guys saw, I did. And James was like, yeah, you should get them. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm not sure, depending on how much these cards are. And I'm starting to calculate them. And while looking at the EXs, this man is like, oh, hey, I remember that you gave me $2. I'm gonna give it back to you. No, he will not. That was an act of service. He tried putting it in my pants pocket, and I was like, and I caught him, and he was like, damn it. Him and my friend Gray put it in my belt loop. They put it and worked together to put it in my belt loop. How dare they? And I'm pissed, and I'm like, guys, I swear to God. And they're like, oh, you gotta go pay for it. I don't use that money. Don't worry. He's gonna get those $2 back. No matter what I do. So then, we head upstairs. We go through box lunch, which I didn't buy anything because I don't support box lunch. Went to Hot Topic. We all did whatever things. But Fun fact, I did pocket the money James gave to me back at Hot Topic, which is pretty fun. Because he was like, gosh darn it. And I'm like, L. I'm pretty sure he tried putting it back in my pocket, but I was watching him the entire time, and he didn't. L. Actually, not an L. Later, we went to, bookstore. Our mall's bookstore. Because, bookstore, Apothecary Diaries. Then, at one point, we were like, oh my god, guys! Because we've been going around the mall all day. Every single store. GameStop, like, Hot Topic, whatever. We couldn't find any blind boxes that were cheap enough that we all agreed that we liked. Because either like, oh, hey, I'm not really interested in that. Or, oh, hey, that's too pricey. So, at the bookstore, we found the little Spider-Verse, blind boxes with, like, all the different characters. I really wanted Spider-Man India. I wonder why. I wonder why. There has to be a specific reason. Yeah, no, and I was like, oh crap, I can't afford this. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. We might have to go a day without blind boxes. James takes it from my hands and buys it for me. James, when I catch you, James, I'm not going to say your full name because I'm not going to dox you or anything, but James, insert name here, when I catch you. Yeah, no, whatever. Yeah. I ended up getting, I'll show you. Cyborg Spider-Man woman. Yay. I really like her. Mainly because, metal arm. Jeez, me liking the metal arm and mask. What characters could give those away? Pfft, this won't be my 2 OCs, will it? I also apologize, my chair being creaky in the background. You know those little plastic mats? I need to figure out how to draw something. You know those plastic mats that you have under your rolly chair so that way it doesn't like unroll when you're on carpet or something? But like mine's breaking, and it's breaking really bad to the point where wherever I step on it, it feels like I'm stepping on a pile of glass. It's really bad. Actually, I'm gonna draw on like old sketchbook paper. I went to a college event for one of the colleges I wanted to go to. They gave out an entire sketchbook for free. So I'm going to be taking advantage of that, and I'm going to rip out a page to use for drawing. Yahoo! Oh, actually, we did like a little workshop for animation because I'm going to college for animation, and they asked us, oh, do you want to make a flip book? So I made like a really tiny one. Yep. Me. Sorry, I really love how I drew Soul here, even if it was that early in the morning, and I think I got one of her features wrong. The eyes are fine. I think she has thicker lips. I think her lip shape is different, so oh well, I'll dwell on my life choices later. It's fine. Oh wait, I want to fill this with yellow highlighter. I only, if you guys are wondering, oh hey, what do you use to color or like do your color, what do you sketch that's so colorful? It's highlighter. I just use highlighter. I love highlighter. I also love the color yellow, but that was a rant in a different video. That was a different video's rant. That was a rant. I also, oh my god, I drew a little pencil, and you can't see it because I messed up. I was gonna be something else, but I messed up. And a liquid death. I love liquid death. Hehe. I love sparkling water. I only drink their sparkling water because I don't like energy drinks. My friends all drink energy drinks. I absolutely am a #1 hater of energy drinks. I apologize. My friends are like, oh yeah, we have Monsters daily. And I'm like, oh, have fun getting heart palpitations. Like, chat, you're teenagers. You shouldn't be drinking a can of Monster a day. That's insane. Half the time my friends have like 5 cans a day and I'm like, oh, I guess I'm saying my goodbyes. Like, no judgment or anything, but like, judgment. Actually, no, judgment. Severe judgment. I'm so sorry that I'm worrying over my friends' mental capacities. Like, oh my god. Sorry, I get worried all the time and I don't know how to say it. Anyway, yay, orange, yellow, and pink are my favorite colors. Oh, fun fact about this. Okay, so on Instagram, I posted a little drawing on my story. It was this one. I'm not gonna uncover this because, ooh, she doesn't have a shirt on. She's naked. Yeah. I posted her, and people were like, oh my god, lesbian. The L word, yeah, lesbian, Yuri, and I'm like, no, she's the straightest woman I have. Then again, her husband is a non-binary cryptid, so that might be on me. Okay, what else? What can I draw? What should I draw? What's blue? I mean, I kind of want to draw Roim. I need to stop drawing Roim all the time. I'm sorry. It's one of my favorites. Leave me alone. Actually, I can draw something here and draw something here. That could be pretty cute. Yeah, that could be pretty cute. I can probably draw Tash over here. Tash is one of my favorite characters to draw. Okay. This is a really specific thing, actually. Okay, really specific thing, though. You guys know, especially if you have online friends who have OCs, if you don't know their face, it's a common thing, especially with my friends. If we don't know their face, we're gonna assume they look like the OC that they draw the most. It's a common thing, but it's left unsaid, and I'm gonna say it. So, I'm saying it. Someone said I look like Tash. A lot of people mistake me for being black. I'm not black. I'm Indian. I realize a lot of my characters are more, female-oriented, or... Actually, no. Depending on the story. I know Operation Astronaut, most of the characters that end up having... Actually, no. It's more gender-neutral. I realize that now, because I was, like, going through my head, like, how many male characters I have, how many female characters... They're pretty even in stats. The problem is that they're even, and I can't get a similar demographic between all of them. So I guess they're all gender-neutral baddies, because in Operation Astronaut, there's not really a specific gender requirement. They're just like, yeah, We're not human anymore. We don't gotta do that anymore. That is literally the entire story of Operation Aspinall half the time. Yeah, we don't gotta do that anymore. We're not human. Which I find fun, but also horrifying. Shout out to my storyline debating philosophy and ethics. Oh, fun fact. I was talking about my storyline with my philosophy teacher, and I explained to her the plot, and she was like, whoa. I really like that. So, yeah, she's gonna get clips and informations of it now. My philosophy teacher is one of my favorite teachers ever. She's so nice. Sweetest person ever, also. Oh, with the most insane lore drops. She keeps begging me to go back to, our school's improv club because I was really good at it, apparently. And I'm like, haha, no, I'm okay right now. Because I was a big theater kid, and then I got so burnt out, and there was so much family drama going on that I just dropped out of theater entirely. Like, I used to be on big theater tech, I used to do everything, and then I just didn't because I was so exhausted. And even though it was like the best part of my day and it was like my second home, I couldn't handle it anymore. It was that horrible of a situation where I had to maintain everything. So, not in theater anymore, sadly. But it's okay, I have other ones. I have other clubs, I still have friends from theater. I don't see them as often, but I love them all. They're really nice. Go support your local theaters. A lot of people also have been asking recently, being like, hey, Nathan, what do you use to preserve your sketches? I don't sketch in pencil, so I don't need to really preserve my sketches because they're in pen and acrylic mostly. But if you do ask, I preserve all my like pencil sketches or graphite sketches using Mod Podge. Not the shiny Mod Podge. Don't use the shiny Mod Podge. I use the do I have it? I have it right here. I use like this Mod Podge, which I think is like the best Mod Podge. Yeah, I like it. It's water-based glue, so it's really good. I just take a giant brush that I have at my desk and just draw. Okay, I'm excited because I really want blue on this page, and I love blue. I actually used to be a really big blue hater as a kid because blue was like the most common color to have. So I was like, ew. You like blue? You're basic. Which I find so funny, not gonna lie. I'm done! Okay, I kind of like this one. I like this one. I usually have a lot more mixed media in it. I apologize. I'll probably explain stuff since my recording died. But overall, I really like it. Going over everything I drew. Little me in a positive light. Look at that. I don't have as much bruises as I usually do. I love that. There's the keychain idea that I'm gonna try making keychains of Seth/Roym, because other than Hiron, he's like my most popular character, and also I just want to make keychains of him. I want to give them to my friends because they all love him. Tash, I love Tash. Oh my god, I love Tash. Aim symbol. The healer has the bloody hands, Tashins. Shout out to my healer, Ayo, and One Lyrics, Tashins Rants. And, ooh, I really like this page, actually. I'm not going to insult myself. I really like how I drew Soul. I like how she's directly looking at a Clayton. I love. I also like how oddly pixelated I made the meat. That's actually impressive of me, especially this morning where I was not doing my best. I'm really happy about that. And this is Soul's rant. It reads like this to this. Soul's rant on a Clayton. But overall, I really like this sketch page. I'm actually surprised that it turned out better than I thought. Alright, thank you guys for watching and bearing with my tiredness, my overexcitedness, my random amounts of noise. So I'm gonna retire for the night, probably edit this video and such. But bye! Love you guys! Oh my god, have a nice day, night, and drink some water, eat some food. Bye bye guys, love you!